Why, hello. Welcome everyone to the broadcast today. Hold on, please. I think I've got too many microphone things running, which is so typical for me. Hold on. There we go. So, my friends, welcome to the Bot Signal today. My name is RJ Redden. And if you don't know me, entrepreneurs hire me to skyrocket their marketing message because most feel like they're shouting into a black hole or they're a carbon copy of everybody else out there. And they have so much trouble. They can't get traction to save their lives. So, I create epic engagement experiences that get people to do three things: click that button, connect with you, and convert like crazy. Bottom line, I am on a mission to get 1 million people to change their marketing. Today, we're going to start with you. So, my friends, today is a little bit of an interesting topic. I almost it was like I was writing the title and it was like, wow, I wonder what people will actually think of this. But today's topic is about connecting with your audience. Here's the truth. We've been talking about avatars a lot. And not client avatars, not the people that you're marketing to, not getting a target market, none of that. We've been talking about bot avatars, those characters that we create on a daily basis here in the Bot Cave that we create for clients to then be their digital presence when they can't be there. These characters, people fall in love with them. People absolutely love them. These characters are funny, often lighthearted, but they're also here's an interesting thing about that. They're also patient. They're also something that allows the client to go first. And let me explain that little phrase for you because that might be a little difficult to understand. In marketing, it seems to be about most people will advise you to do two things: get your message out there, build your list, so that you can then secret silent 3 market to your list. And if you get enough people on your list, and if you shout loud enough and long enough, people will come back to you. It's traditional marketing. It's the old way. It's the old way. Spray and pray. Ugh. Listen, I got into this. I got into writing chatbots because I was so tired of the one way, one size fits all traditional marketing bullhorn. Absolutely. And what I want to say is that if you have a little humility in your message, if you have patience in your message, that goes so much further than, well, where can I be seen next? How can I build my list? You see, that has been used for so long that now marketing people, as people who are building our businesses, whether they be giant empires or maybe you started last week, we don't need to get a click anymore. We don't need that. We need to connect. Connection is the heartbeat of your business. One of those ways to connect is to let other people go first. Make them the focus of the conversation. Now, this applies, of course, whether you're having that conversation person to person or whether you're having that conversation digitally. Give room and space for that other that other person that you're focusing on to ask a question, to have an opinion, to give that person a chance to think. Most traditional marketing methods are led to bang on your emotions a little bit and get you to take an action out of those emotions. If you don't believe me, look at any political ad you've ever seen. Not to get political, that's not what we do on this show, but holy moly, darlings. Um, most traditional advertising is getting you to do that. And that's fine. That's worked for a lot of people. But I think that the world is changing, my friends. And if we change along with it, we'll have a stronger message. We'll have a stronger connection to folks. We'll be able to be out there in a whole different way that actually catches people's attention rather than them just, try to move through a really crowded marketplace with a lot of people shouting at them all the time. One of the most important things to do when you're thinking about your marketing is to put yourself in their shoes. Not just, okay, I'm marketing to, people that had the problems that I had 5 years ago. No. Put yourself in their shoes. Put yourself into that place where you know what they're going through, not just in reference to your problem, okay? Most people stop there. Don't stop there. Move into what's their life like. Yeah, we need to be more human with one another. That's absolutely right. It's absolutely right because for most of us it's just this play of more people, more people, more people. Listen, I want to care about the people that I have. I want to provide them the most excellent customer service that I have. Sometimes I fall down in that. There have been a couple of times that my business has been, hey, scaling really quickly, and I am not complaining about that, darlings. But some things have gotten left behind that did not need to get left behind. And I approach those people with humility. And when they're having problems, I approach them with patience. This is how we make and keep connections. This is how we grow those connections into other introductions. Even if we've made a mistake with that client in the past, we don't talk about things like this. We don't, as marketing people, we don't talk about things like this. We want to talk about how to grow your list, how to grow your list. And everybody's out there trying to grow their list. What do you do once you got the people on there? What do you do? So that topic, I really wanted to talk about it today because it's so relevant in our world. So relevant in our world. What do you do once you've got people in a crowd? How do you nurture those relationships? Is it solely through your email? If it is, please stop this. Please stop this. Because here's the cycle, right? I'm having a thing, come to my thing. Oh, you didn't come to my thing? Well, I'll wait a couple weeks and then come to my next thing. Holy moly. We got to stop. We got to stop because unless you unsubscribe from that email train, you're just going to keep getting it. Doesn't matter what you've been doing, doesn't matter how many events you've been to or not been to, and this is not just events based, it's everything based. It's product based. Oh, you didn't buy my product? I'll wait 3 weeks and try again. People aren't stupid. People aren't, but we're treating them like they are in a lot of email inboxes these days. If you don't believe me, go look at your own. Wait, don't do that. It'll just put a really sour note on your day. So, learning how to connect, learning how to face things with a little humility, learning how to connect with people through patience. These are real human feelings. Reading the comments here, living within the prim and proper of our industry is now icky. Yeah, it is icky, isn't it? Give people free solutions and then they will come back. They will. If they open them, you know what I mean? if they can connect with your solution and your way of providing solutions. I'm not saying for me that my solutions are the best in the world. Hey, you know what? For a lot of people, they're not. For a lot of people, the stuff we're talking about, is going to roll right over their head, and they're like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just could you get me more people?" Well, you know what I mean. Like there's a lot of people who will look aside when you present your stuff. But what that means though is if you are, yeah, well, I hate this word because too many people use it, but if you are authentically yourself, if you've allowed yourself to be creative and make an outstanding brand, and if you need some people, I've got some people for you that can really help you do that. Blah 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 just goes to trash. It really does. It really does. Impersonal goes to trash these days, people. Let's start being personal. If you have any, if you have any comments or if you have experience with this, if you have started reaching out to people in a more personal way, maybe as a result of seeing this, I want to know about it. I want you to message me. You can totally comment on these threads. I will get it, but I want to know. I want to know because I want to build a movement of people that are doing that. To me, it's going to dwarf everything that has been happening in marketing. Everything. If we can be personal at scale with people, which chatbots allow you to do. So, my friends, that is, of course, the show today. Want you to go out there, want you to think about framing your marketing differently, framing it more personally, and know that the personal can absolutely happen at scale. So, that's it for me today. Love you out there. Treat each other well. I'll see you in a bot.